And we are live. What's up, beasties? It's me. It's Triple B, your friendly neighborhood bearded book beast. Welcome back to another episode of Beast Friends Forever. We have an awesome guest tonight. The man, the myth, the legend, as Alex said in the comments, a rising star of Grimdark. He is a living weapon, and he can kick my butt and anybody else's butt, I'm pretty sure. I'm talking about the Zeast Beast, ZB Steele. What's up, man?
What's up? I don't know how to follow that intro. That was hype as hell. I really I think I'm just gonna let you do the whole thing.
Yeah, I know, right? Jeez. I got to come up with more stuff. You gave me so much material. I only use a little. I like that. Tim McKay. What's up, Tim? He says, the rising star of Grimdark. That's an important part. Got to emphasize
not
that.
just A.
Not just A. The.
Yeah.
I love it. We got a lot of people in here. Let me shout out some people real quick. We got Don Campbell. What's up, my friend? As a Lions fan, I thought when I first saw that, I thought it said Dan Campbell. I'm like, oh, man, Dan Campbell's here? The Lions coach? But I'd rather have Don. Thanks for being here, man. Yeah. We got Skeff Dog. Ryan Skeffington's here. What's up? Alex Shore. I still say it wrong, Alex Shore. No, wait. Hold on.
He doesn't deserve it. Don't bother. Don't even hesitate. Just keep going. We'll call him like Alexis or something.
Sure, I can't say it. Yeah. We got GJ Terrell up in the house.
GJ.
And Tim, of course. And then we've got Julia's here. Hello, Julia.
Julia, my big dog.
Vivian's here. Awesome.
Vivian is also my big dog.
Oh, yes. We are going to have to talk about your favorite band, of course.
You want to go first or should I?
You go first.
So, a lot of people think my favorite band is Sleep Token, and I'm here to set the record straight. That's not true. I don't know where that rumor got started.
I was going to say, that's my favorite. No, I'm just kidding. I actually, yeah. Oh, man, I should have got some to play just right when you came on as your theme song.
I wouldn't recognize it. I don't know.
How did all that start?
Was like, why are you guys so obsessed with this band? And I got attacked. Vilified by vicious slander.
I saw that, man. I wondered how it all started. That's how it started. You just said, why do you guys like this so much?
It was Spotify Rap Day, and my writer Twitter, and I saw 40 tweets in a row of Sleep Token #1. I was like, who the hell are these guys?
Jeez, what the heck?
And every day I have to hear about them now.
Oh man, that's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
We got some more peeps to shout out. Audrey's here. What's up, Audrey? And Jay, the contemplative reader. What's up, my friend? Thanks for being here. All right, so you are the author of many, many books. These two behind me here with these gorgeous covers and a new book that's set to come out. So why don't you, there it is. Look at that beauty. Oof. I got on the pre-order list a little late. That's my fault. But I'm going to get it eventually.
I didn't expect it to sell so quickly, to be honest.
Hey, I'm excited that it did, man.
Yeah, it's been very, very cool to see because it's already sold more copies in for a few days more, I think.
That's crazy.
I bought 20 copies and I was like, nobody's gonna it's gonna take me 2 years to get rid of this,
Well, you were on
rather quickly.
Heck yeah. Well, you know why? Because you are the rising star of Grimdark. That's why.
I should have known,
You should have known, man.
I always forget.
We got Timothy Wolf is here as well. What's up,
best friend?
He's awesome.
Yeah, I'm his best friend and he's my best friend.
He's a good dude. So are you. It makes sense. Good dudes are good friends. It happens.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't you take the floor, introduce yourself, and tell us about the books you've written so far.
All right. I'm ZB Steele. Some people tell you I'm the rising star in Grimdark. Don't listen to them. I write above average books, but nothing special. So the series that I'm writing right now is called Song of the Damned. It's got a novella and then a full book called Whispers of the Storm coming out. It's dual timeline stuff, Name of the Wind, First Binding, War Eternal, Shadow of the Torture, that kind of stuff. Grimdark. It features a hard magic elemental system that's a little Brandon Sanderson-esque, but also a little bit Malzahn-esque, where like it's introduced a little bit slower and not fully explained until later. I'm gonna read some of the pull quotes if that's all right, because I don't like talking about my own books. I like other people to do it. So I have the wonderful and the incredible and the amazing and just the absolute best prose in the world. Most talented author I've ever read, Anna Smith Spark. She said, "Bloody, intelligent, funny, touching, a wonderful read."
That's awesome,
dude. She's the best. If you're listening to this, it's the greatest. If you're listening to this interview and you haven't read A Court of Broken Knives, this is me being a horrible salesman. F this interview. Just turn it off and go.
Stop what you're doing and read it.
It's that good. I have Dr. John. Oh, it's backwards. Oh, well.
Yeah. You got awesome ones just on the front.
Yeah, one of the best reviewers of all time. He's the one who started The Rising Star. And then my boy Chris Fisher at FanFi said, should have readers hooked and other authors upping their game.
Heck yeah.
I don't know. Grimdark, Dual Timeline, like Name of the Wind. And then while I'm rambling and promoting and selling and whatever, I'll just say like it's very influenced by Abercrombie, Rothfuss, Sebastian Castell, Anna Smith Spark, Stephen Erickson, Anthony Ryan, and Quentin Tarantino. If any of those names are up your alley.
Hey, you sold me with that. That's an awesome combination, man.
Yeah. The ebooks are 99 cents for this one, and then $1.99 for Whispers of the Storm. It's a snag.
It is. Oh man,
okay. That's my pitch.
That's good. That's a good pitch. We got and all his books will be linked in the description down below for anyone in the chat or watching this on replay. So we we got some things starting to come out here. So first, Tim says, "Best friend until Molly shows up."
Get Tim out. Kick him out. Whatever you gotta do. Don't let him back in the chat.
And then Dave just came in and asked if I was interviewing children now.
Dave doesn't know the difference anymore. He lost his hair and his mind a few years back, so he can't really recognize things anymore.
Oh, man. Some people, I tell you. Then we got Timothy Wolf over here giving me a super chat and talking about ZB, the rising star of Grimdark. Thank you, Timothy.
I don't see best friend in there, but that's all right. I appreciate it, Tim. My boy.
Well, he was giving me money for that one. He doesn't pay for your friendship. That he gives for
that's
free.
True.
See,
well, he pays, but not with money.
That's true. That's true. We got Luke Tarzian's in here. So that's awesome.
I was very worried.
He made it.
There is a Sleep Token reference at the beginning for you, Luke.
Yeah, go back for that. Comb over and that beard.
This is a toupee. Thank you very much.
It's looking sharp. Yep, there it is. Sorry, he was late. He was listening.
Yeah, all right.
Oh man, it's just turned into a roast, man.
That's how it started. I did best when there were knives pointed at me, so no worries.
All right, here we go. Here's a good question. Audrey wants to know if you've got audiobooks in the works.
So I've kind of looked at it. I'm very poor from a writing perspective. My budget is actually in the red right now. So Dave, who I hate, is unfortunately giving me good advice about like some kind of Amazon royalties where they can hook me up. So I'm looking into it. It's not anytime soon though, for sure. Like at the earliest, I would think 6 months, and that would be quick.
Yeah, it's crazy how much audiobooks cost for authors. It's wild. It's insane.
Yeah, you get it, but also it sucks.
I get it. I mean, it's a production. I get it, but man.
Yeah. Like when you look at the amount of hours spent like doing it, it's like,
right. It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like editing where it's expensive and you need it, but also it's expensive.
Oh man. Molly has arrived, having her heart shattered by Golden Sun. It happens. It happens.
Do you think we can lie to Molly and say that Tim called me his best friend?
Oh, sure. She came in late. She didn't see it.
She had no idea.
Dave says he paid for your friendship, and you haven't even sent the books.
The check is in the mail, Dave. Come on.
Oh man. It is just all the love in here.
Him out.
Oh, and Molly wants to talk about Sleep Token.
Oh boy. This is going poorly. I've done my pitch, so I'm going to leave.
Oh man. Ooh, there's a nice swing with some author words. ZB steeled his resolve. It's true. Oh man, here it is.
There it is. Well, at least Geff I think.
All right. Yes, Audrey, you should definitely read them. It's worth it. Audiobooks are awesome, but so are these books. His books are awesome. You should definitely check them out.
Yes, I'm doing the best, Audrey, but it's not going to time zone.
Corey Ratliff is here. He heard Sleep Token and was
bless. My Whisper Brothers are just betraying me left and right. This is good.
Man, I can't even remember like where we were at. Okay, so let's get back down to brass tacks here. Let's try to get this back on the rails. All right, so I love all your covers. Tell me a little bit about your covers. Have you used the same cover artists? Have you used different ones? How's that gone for you?
So for 4 Few Days More and Whispers of the Storm, those are both the same cover artist. That's Mario Blair, who is awesome to work with. Highly recommend, especially if you're a little bit more on the budget side. He is not crazy expensive. I love working with him. He is awesome. And then, funny enough, for an Inkling of Flame, my sister-in-law actually did that cover.
Really?
It's like we went back and forth with a few ideas, and like they were like really solid. And I was like, "Can we try stained glass?" She's like, "Yeah, I'll just give it a whirl." And I adore that cover.
Yeah,
I thought it just came out so well. I'm just every time I talk to her, I'm like, once again, thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. I like how it's a little bit bigger too, like a little bigger size. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. I do have a small problem now that I didn't realize. Where like people keep telling me it gives off kind of cute, cozy vibes, and I don't know. You've read it. Like, do you think the cover matches now?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, the fox. I mean, I think it matches. And I think
it's, like once you've read the book, it kind of is like an ominous cover.
Yes, it is. It really is. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely. I agree. Yeah, I think it's a good fit.
Yeah, but like when people read or before they read it and they're like, "This is the most adorable thing I've seen," I'm like, "Ooh,
ooh."
Bad news.
Yeah, there's a lot of words that start with the same letter as fox, so that people should probably know that before they get in there.
Very similar,
but they're all perfectly timed though, so it's good. Oh man, let's see. Oh, we got some more people coming in. You are just a popular guy here. All right, let's see. We got John Sear. What's up, John? That's right. And then Shane, who I think gave you a lot of grief over the sleep tokens.
Oh my gosh. Shane is one of the coolest reviewers doing it right now. I don't know if you've seen have you seen his format for reviews?
I love how he does it.
Oh, they're so good. But on the other hand, every fucking day, sleep token.
Then I don't know, right? Although DJ had a good idea here. We can just call it Sleep Token now. I like that.
Yeah, they come up with a lot of nicknames for me these days.
You handle it well, but everybody loves the cover. A lot of shout outs to loving the cover in here and the book, of course.
Highly
Molly also loved it. It's very good.
Molly's actually my biggest enemy, so for her to say that was very nice.
That is nice. Maybe you guys will become frenemies by the end of this live chat.
I like the optimism, but no shot.
Oh man, let's see. Ooh, do you remember? You remember what does the fox say?
Yeah, if you actually like look at, I think it's every second paragraph of every chapter, it makes the song.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Does it?
No.
The second what? I was like, come on, dude, don't mess with me. I don't remember that.
Yeah, buy the book from me directly to find out.
Dang it. Okay. That's fair. Molly said she tried to read it with disdain, but she couldn't because it's just so good.
Yeah. Well, while I do hate Molly, I do got to give a shout out to her book. I just finished her book. Like
you did too, yeah.
Yeah, 2 or 3 days ago, and I don't read super quick anymore, especially with a toddler running around. But I read that in like 2 days.
That's impressive.
Yeah, Dark Bloom. That is a good book.
It is very good. Yep, I agree. So, how old is that toddler running around?
Man, she just turned 2 2 months ago, maybe.
Man, you're a busy man.
Oh my God.
It's a fun age, but that's like when they have no fear, but they can get around, and it's scary.
Dude, she's like suicidal.
Right, just running into everything.
Yeah, she's like a cruise missile, just like headed head first into disaster.
Yep, I agree. That is it. All right, let me scroll back up. I saw a couple of questions in here that weren't just people making fun of Sleep Token and you. So hold on, let me go back up here. There was one up here. Oh, this is a good one. Another question from Audrey. She said, "Would you do character voices with your immersive audio?"
Is that for me or for Luke?
Oh no, that is for Luke.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
yeah.
all my questions are just like, why do you suck and why do you
No.
Sleep Token?
That's the one I saw. How long? This was gonna be my next question too. So, first, tell me how long it took you to write Whispers, and then I want to go back and talk about your very first book that you wrote. But
I
what
would
about Whispers?
say the first draft took like 9 months ish, somewhere around there. You know, it's kind of funny because I was actually in the sequel for a few days more, and I just had like the first 1,000 words for Whispers just stuck in my head. So I was like, all right, let me just write it, and then the urge will go away, and I just took off.
Oh man.
Although on the other hand, I like 20,000 words. I thought it was so horribly awful. I had to email it to a fellow writer and was like, please read this and tell me it's like not the worst thing you've ever read. If you have any complaints at all, do not tell me. Just tell me it's fine.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, man, this is good.
And you're like, whew.
Yeah, that was the worst imposter syndrome I ever had, like by a mile.
Well, I'm glad you got through it, man, because I'm excited to read that book.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was a challenging write for sure.
I bet. There's one more question I wanted to ask. So I don't forget. Oh, Shane finished Whispers last night at 2:30 a.m. Nice.
I'm very glad Shane liked it.
Yes.
Yeah, Shane was kind of not my guinea pig, but my barometer to see if it was like a good book, because like he likes a lot of stuff that I like Abercrombie, dual timelines, that kind of stuff. So if Shane was like it's mid, that would have been brutal.
That would be bad, right? Yeah. Man, I thought I saw. All right, well, let's shout out a couple more people. Ryan Kirk is here.
My dog.
It is an awesome cover.
Yeah, I think he's almost old enough to read it.
Almost, huh? Oh, Vivian made a good point. She said, "Look out, 3 is scary AF."
That's what I hear. Because like 4 is when they kind of start to learn things, but 3 like that's their peak like physical level, and also like don't care.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, they want to do everything themselves, but they can't do anything by themselves. So it's a rough time. Mark's in here. What's up, Mark? Thanks for being here, my friend. Awesome group of people in here tonight.
It's like 4 good people in this whole chat.
Well, besides all your enemies, and enemies can still be good people, just not to you. Let's see. All right. A lot of there's some more questions in here I'll get to. This one we can ask real quick. I usually ask it later, but besides Sleep Token, what do you listen to when you write, or do you not listen to music when you write?
Oh, I'm always listening to music, especially like when I don't write to silence. That's just not what I do. So typically I've been on more of like a little bit of a grungier kick, like especially the more mellow stuff, like the Nirvana and Alice in Chains Unplugged. I listen to those just on a loop. Those are so just vibey.
Yeah.
And then I kind of mix in a little bit of the harder stuff like Acid Bath.
Man.
Yeah, that's a great choice. I'm their fakest fan, where I usually listen to their more mellow stuff, like Scream of the Butterfly. That's a perfect song.
Oh man.
That song's perfect. And then, like Radiohead a little bit. And then sometimes I'll switch gears and go into more of the chilled out rap, like Boldy James, Mad Villain, Freddie Gibbs, a little bit of Kendrick in there sometimes.
Oh,
Kendrick,
you listen to a lot.
Yeah. No, I think every book that I have ends with or has a thank you for the soundtrack kind of thing.
Nice. That's cool.
I did not steal that from Molly, but I loved her version of it. Yeah, so on this, I have many thanks to the artists who provided the soundtrack: Freddie Gibbs, Boldy James, Billie Eilish, Psychedelic Revolution, The Orange, Jeremiah James, Alice in Chains, Acid Bath Cake, Lauren Green, and Matt Dillon.
Nice. That's good. So the lyrics, listening to songs with lyrics doesn't throw you off when you're writing?
Nah.
That's good.
Yeah, it has to be like a more of a chill vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. So take me back. How did tell me about your author's journey? So your first book was For a Few Days More, right?
Yep.
So when you were younger, did you always like to write? Did that come around later? And then when did you decide to start writing that and actually publish it and everything?
So, I mean, I think most writers, at least like the not psychopathic ones, have kind of the same history that I do, where like they read a lot of books as a kid, they always wanted to be a writer, blah, blah. And they have just like a mountain of not finished products, you know. I remember the first one I tried to write was like super RuneScape inspired, you know, you had like the
nice.
Dude, it was so good. That was peak.
You gotta save that one.
Yeah. So I tried to write that when I was like 11 or 12 or 13, maybe. Yeah. And then, you know, every year probably I would try to write something. And then I took a break from like 20 to 25. And then I wrote like a 50-page short story that was all right. And then For a Few Days More was another project that I kind of abandoned. It was like 25,000 words, you know, 10 chapters in, and I just totally
25,000? Oh man.
Yeah, it was, you know, it was a decent bit, but I was kind of like, writing this sucks and I don't like this. And then my kid woke me up at like 2, and I got her back down, and I was laying in bed, and it was like 2:30. I couldn't go back. So I was like, well, you know, I wonder whatever happened. Like, where did I leave off in that story? And so I picked it up, and then I wrote until 7, until I had to go to work. And then from there, it just kind of snowballed.
Very nice. So how long did it take you from that point till you were done with it?
Oh, I don't know. Probably like 6 months, which doesn't sound like that long, but for the amount, 4 Few Days More is not a long book. It's like 60,000 words, maybe.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I didn't have a good routine back then. Now I have a routine set where it's like minimum 350 words a day, which is, you know, not much, but something every day.
Yeah, it adds up.
Yeah. And normally it'll get you going. It'll be like, all right, I can get 700, 1,000, whatever.
Yeah, for sure. So do you always write at the same time every day?
Yeah, for the most part. Usually just when the kid goes down, which she is like her father, where she just stays up.
She's a little night owl. Oh man.
Yeah, it's been hell.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Because trying to get them to stop moving when they don't want to is not easy.
Oh yeah, it just drives you up a wall. You're like lying down with her and she headbutts you. Oh man.
Oh no. Have you read anything to her? Is she liking to read?
Yeah, she's you know, still not on chapter books or anything, but she liked this book called Where's Bruce? And it was like Bruce. It's a black bear playing hide and seek with like some geese or some ducks or something. Okay. And man, it's like 15 pages, and every time you get to the last page, more. That's the one book. That's the one book she'll just read on a loop
over and over again, huh?
Over and over.
Do you do some sweet voices for it?
Oh yeah,
of course.
Yeah, I'm not one to do it for my enemies, but yeah, she gets the whole range.
Nice. That's good. That's good. We've got another awesome author that's popped in. Michael Roberti's here.
Mike, he made it. I didn't think he was going to make it.
It's good to see him in here. Yes, we are, but not in a weird way. So we're talking about ZB's child. Let's see. All right, so you wrote For a Few Days More. Did you always plan to self-publish it, or did you try to query it or anything like that?
No, that was with an indie publisher actually, because I had just freaking no idea what I was doing.
Oh yeah.
I had a friend of a friend who ran that company, and I was like, can you please talk to this guy, because here you go, I don't know what to do with this. Good luck.
Yeah. Oh Well, it worked out good, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
this,
definitely feel like a little bit more comfortable and confident, like just
yeah,
reaching
you like,
out and
right. You know how the process goes a little more.
yeah.
So how did this cover go? Did you say to do the specific scene, or did
Yeah,
the
that I
artist pick
actually
it? Or
commissioned on my own.
okay,
Yeah, like I hit like 40,000 words and I was kind of starting to slow down a little
yeah,
bit, and I was like, I really need like a monetary investment and also like something to stare at.
yeah.
So I commissioned a guy on Reddit who ended up being Amara Blair. Once again, he's the best. Uh, and he gave me that cover, and I would just stare at it for hours.
It's a sweet cover.
Yeah. Plus, like it was like it's your little baby. It's your first.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that reminds me. Looking at that cover, that was what somebody had asked. What characters that you maybe read in a book before inspired? I think Redfin. I think someone had asked. I think that's.
Yeah, I
I
don't
can't find it.
know if I would like the closest, and I'll probably hear this a lot as this comes out. But the closest I would say is Koth from Name of the Wind,
Nice.
because Name of the Wind, man, I know I have my own beefs with Rothfuss, all
Yeah.
that. Name of the Wind is the best book I've ever read. That book is amazing.
I haven't read it. I want to, but it's like it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't want to get so into it, and then no, I'm never probably going to get to read the end of it. But I do want to read it
all
eventually.
the complaints, the trilogy, the scam that he ran. Not trying to get maybe Rothfuss will come in and be like, we need to dox Chris. We need to end this channel. But he didn't. He ran a scam.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some weird sex stuff in book 2 that's not super good. But even with all that, I still think it's worth it because that first book and a lot of parts of book 2 are amazing.
Yeah. Yep. That's right, Timothy. Doors of Winter coming out any day now. Oh no. Here's some more sleep token.
Get him out of here. Him, Bearded Tim, both of them. Get him out.
Just get him out of here. Oh man. That's cool. All right. So what you talked about how you read a lot when you were young. What were some of the books and authors when you were just a little ZB that got you into fantasy and all that stuff?
Well, Dave would say that I'm still a little ZB, but when I was a kid, I read The Hobbit, which, classic. In my opinion, it's better than Lord of the Rings books. I think it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I read Dragonlance, like pretty much anything Raceland adjacent, which I think there's like 9 or 12 books or something.
Oh, there's so many, yeah.
There's a lot of those.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, and then I said some people call it Drizzit. I just call it Dritz. I'm not quite sure how his name is pronounced.
I never know how to say that either.
Yeah, but those were like kind of the 3 cornerstones, I would say.
Okay.
Is The Hobbit, Dragonlance, and then we're going to say Dritz because we're American.
Dritz,
we can just
Dritz. That's how I say it. I think that's good. It's good.
Yeah.
How many of those did you read? Because there's a lot of those too.
Yeah. 30.
Yeah, still going.
Yeah, I probably stopped reading like in like high school maybe, but middle school every year I was reading 7 of them. So
that's pretty. Maybe. That's pretty sweet to be reading those in middle school.
Yeah, you gotta start strong.
That's right, starting off strong. I like it. So, did you ever read any horror or anything like that?
Or do you always stick I read American Psycho, which, to be fair, does have like the most depraved scene I've ever read. Like, the Hobbling in Malazan book 9 is really bad. Mm-hmm. There's some stuff in like Second Apocalypse that's really hard to read. American Psycho, if you're looking for something that's gonna like ruin your day, that's the one.
That's the one.
Have you read it?
No, I haven't. I've seen the movie, but I haven't read the book.
It's a weird book, but you should give it a shot if you're into horror.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out eventually. I know your enemy Molly, she really liked it.
I hate to agree with Molly. American Psycho is freaking wild.
That's what I've heard. And I watched the movie so long ago, I feel like if I read the book, I wouldn't remember everything. So I should read it. The movie is
actually like a really rather well done adaptation.
Yeah.
Like if you watch the movie, you don't really have to read the book. They're both very solid.
Yeah.
And they do things a little differently, but
that's what I heard. A little different. All right, we're talking about Calvin and Hobbes here. That's right.
That's true.
That's good
That
stuff.
is big facts.
It's good stuff.
I like Garfield, but
yeah. Oh yeah, Garfield. That was good times.
Yeah.
Good times. Mike said, "Read this weird thing that will ruin your day."
That's actually how I pitch my books, American Psycho, and Mike's books, because Mike also writes like some good stuff.
He does. He does. I read his novella. It was really good. I got to read the first book of his series now.
Book 1 is good. Book 2 is great.
Okay.
Book 2, I'm still mad about.
Oh no, I'll be prepared.
I always say, like, if you like The Traitors We Are, you will love his sequel.
Oh, good. Well, that's a good way. It should get better as they go, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So, when you write, this is something I always ask authors. Are you more of a plotter or a pantser, or do you cheat towards one side or the other, or are you like right in the middle?
So it kind of depends, because For a Few Days More, that book is entirely pantsed. Yeah. That's why, like, you'll see like the kill count is kind of high, because it's like, all right, so here's a realistic fight. What would happen? I don't have any plans for most of these characters.
Yeah,
one of them's probably going to die. So 5 people fighting 5 people. It's not going to be a 5-0 kind of fight.
Right. Yeah.
But then, so since Song of the Damned is dual timeline and all that, there are a lot of plot points that I have mapped out.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Yeah, there's a bunch of foreshadowing and stuff. So I did leave myself a little bit of room to kind of zigzag, do whatever. Like, oh, they'll go do some missions. What are the missions? Whatever I'm feeling that day, But for the most part, that series is pretty plotted out. Yeah, which nice. I'm a little bit worried about. We'll see,
Now, what's your plans for it? How many more books do you plan for that, or novellas? And
just 2.
Okay.
I do think Rothfuss kind of hurt himself by saying like it's 3 books and done.
Yeah.
If it's going to be 4, it's going to be 4. If it's going to be 5, it's going to be 5.
Whatever it takes to tell the story, right?
Whatever it takes. Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
The way that it's looking, it should be like book 2 is hefty, and then book 3 is thick with 45 C's.
Nice. Yes, we all like them thick boys in the fantasy world. That's going to take a while, though. How many pages?
Too long. I'm probably already like 20% into the first draft of the sequel.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, you're rocking then. That's good.
Yeah, dude. Once you get a routine going, it's kind of you got to keep going.
Yeah.
You're gonna have good days and bad days where you have like imposter syndrome or like just thoughts of like you suck and you should give up, but you just got to keep pushing.
Yep, that's true. That's a good point. Well, that's why you do your 300 pages a day at least, and that adds up over time. 300 words. 300 pages, you'd be done. You'd be done in a couple days.
47 books coming up this year. Bookish.
Well, yeah, 300 pages. You could write 300 page books. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, no, I am not Brando Santa. That is not the pace that I operate on.
Yeah, right. I don't know how he writes some of those things so quick. It's crazy. All right, let's see. All right. So do you, after this trilogy of books, do you have more planned for this world, or do you have something totally different you're going to move into, or do you not know yet? You're just focused on this.
I got ideas that I want to do. I'll probably, just put like bookmark Song of the Damned. The ending is going to be hopefully so thunderously satisfying that people aren't like, I want book 4.
Yeah.
I want people to read that and be like, what a perfect trilogy. I'm done.
I like it.
Yeah. So but maybe if it makes $1 billion, I'll come back to it,
That'd be a good reason to do something else in that world.
I don't really want to talk about the ideas that I have for I want to do a couple standalones and then just kind of refresh, maybe do another trilogy a couple years later.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah. The ideas are so fragile. I can't talk about them yet.
No, I don't want you to ruin anything. Oh, Shane says you're going to move on to some heavy spice.
That is the plan.
That is the plan.
Yeah, there's just like a little dash of spice and whispers where it's less than like a third of a page, but it got me,
It's your hook now. So are you working on the sequel to A Few Days More still? You said you started doing that.
That's kind of up in the air at the moment. I'm just kind of going where the wind takes me on that. Honestly, because for a few days more, you can read and be done.
Yeah.
Like that is a self-contained
It doesn't leave
story.
open-ended. Okay.
Yeah. And so the first draft for the sequel is like mostly done. But it features new protagonists, new POVs, and no one's going to be clamoring for the sequel like desperately.
Right.
So I might polish it up and then release it like while I'm editing book 2 or something.
Yeah.
But we'll see, because the editing and the proofing and the typesetting and all that stuff, that is a huge time sink. I kind of underestimated how long that takes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We got Pippin Took, the Shire Hobbit is here. What's up?
It's nice to see an actually friendly face in here.
Well, yeah, hopefully he doesn't start talking about Sleep Token.
Pippin would never do that to me.
Never.
The others would, but not Pippin.
Oh, man. All right. So let's take a little break from talking about this stuff. I got my 1 minute mysteries. We're going to see if you can solve.
Oh, God. This sounds like a lot of pressure.
The chat can help you. So these cards have mystery on them, of course. And then there's some clues at the bottom that I'll read to you one by one, and we'll see how quick you and the chat can guess. So I've got 3 of them. Gosh, I don't know why my dog is barking so much. I'm sorry.
No worries. I got to laugh myself, and he goes off.
It does. It's like just people walking by, probably, I'm sure. All right, so I got 3 here. So pick a number 1 through 3.
Let's go with 3.
All right. Whoop, this one. Let's see what we got. Let me make sure it's not weird. Sometimes they're way too hard. I think this one's all right. All right. You ready?
Yes.
As ready as you're going to be.
Yeah, it's not going to get better.
Ooh, well, at first, here's a tough question. Mike's putting you on the spot here. He wants to know who you like more, him or Dave.
Mike by a mile, dude. You kidding?
Say that's going to be easy.
I judge how much I like people based on the amount of hair that they have, which is why I don't really like myself, and I really hate Dave.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. All right, here we go. This is the case. Emma is a huge football fan. She never answers the phone while a game is on, and her friends know not to interrupt her. One Sunday, she sits down with her family to watch her favorite team play its arch rival. Emma's family notices she already seems to know the outcome of the game, and she correctly tells them the final score in advance. Why does Emma know the score in advance?
Is it because it's recorded and she's playing it?
Yeah, that was the weakest one I've ever seen. Look how quick you got that. I didn't need to give you a clue. Usually they're a lot more tricky, but you're correct.
I think they just look easy because I'm so smart. I figured it out.
It's true. It's true.
I assume it's something with she wouldn't be bothered by her family if she was watching the game.
Yeah, I know that's true. Because the clues were she's not psychic, the game is not fixed. Yeah, that one was kind of weak sauce. But you still figured it out really quick.
We can do another one. We can keep going until I lose.
All right, let's see. Let me look at one more. Let's see one more and make sure. Maybe this one will be more normal. Well, that one's kind of. I think I've done that one before. Let me get a different one.
While you're looking, I do have a riddle for the chat if you would like.
Oh, yeah. Let's do a riddle.
All right. I have rivers with no water, towns with no people, and mountains with no stone. What am I?
Hold on. Say it again.
I have rivers with no water, towns with no people, and mountains with no stone. What am I?
Rivers with no water, towns with no people, mountains with no stone. What am I? Ooh, that's good, chat. Ooh, a map. Luke says a map.
Luke is correct.
Good one. Yeah.
Luke deserves nothing, but yeah, that is correct. Good job, Luke. So shout out to Luke. Luke does write dope stuff. If you like
I got his too, yeah.
Have you read them?
I haven't yet. I need to.
They're really good. I always say Anna Smith Spark to the chat. Forget Chris. Chris no longer matters. I'm your host now. And Smith Spark has the best pros in the world. There's no contention. Luke Tarzan and Patrick Rothfuss are battling for second. They are.
He's got awesome covers too.
Yeah, he does them himself. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, I hate him because he's so talented. Yeah,
he is talented.
That is a great book. Go read that.
Nice. Definitely will. All right, let's see. I think we're just gonna let you have gotten it the quickest ever. Because now I feel like there's too much pressure to find one to stump you. You're just too good, man. You're just too good.
So I'm your best friend and the smartest person you know now.
Pretty much.
Pretty much,
right.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, there we go.
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, I don't know a lot of people, I guess. I don't know.
Are you kidding? You're the most popular guy I know. But if you don't know a lot of people,
then you don't know many people then. All right. So now I got some questions for you. I got some questions for us to get to know ZB beyond the writing, beyond the author ZB. All right. So first up, what is your favorite color?
Gray.
Ooh, gray. I like that. It's very grimdarky, and you're wearing it. You got the grout fit on?
Yeah. A lot of people make fun of me because I wear a lot of gray long sleeves. I have like 7.
Oh, man. That is
all plain, just slight variations.
Slight variations. That's impressive.
Yeah, this is the fanciest one I own because it has words on it. 8 words.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Solitude. I like that.
Yeah. Which, once again, I don't have a lot of friends, so it's rather fitting.
Oh, Mike's had enough. He's leaving.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to know anything about you.
Yeah, I told you they don't want to know.
See you, Mike. Thanks for being here, dude. And Alex Arch is here. What's up, Alex? Thanks for being here, my friend. All right. So, next question. What's your favorite food?
Oh, man. I would probably go with lemon pepper wings. Ooh. Especially the ones that I make. Like, I'll melt like butter.
You make your own?
Pepper sauce in it and then just drizzle it. And man, my wife hates it because like I'll fry it in the house and it makes the house just reek.
Oh,
and it's worth it, but not for her.
Oh, that's impressive. You make your own. How do you make the wings? Do you use like an air fryer or what do you do? Grill them?
My brother got me an oil fryer for Christmas, thinking it was an air fryer. Oddly enough, and so I just use peanut oil, and then it's the max heat for 8 minutes.
Wow.
Okay. And man, it's incredible.
Dang.
Plus, wing prices are out of control now, so it's way cheaper to make it at home.
Oh, for sure. And you can make as many as you want then. That's the way to do it. O'Shane says plot twist. ZB's colorblind. Everything is gray.
Morally speaking, yeah, everything is
morally. Yes. All right. What is your favorite book or, well, let's say book and author? What would you say?
Am I allowed to say?
Or a couple. It's hard to narrow it down.
No. I'm not allowed to say ZB Steele or Whispers of the Storm. I'll say my favorite book is Name of the Wind. That book had a profound effect on me. Mm-hmm. And then favorite author, though, was Joe Abercrombie. And favorite series is First Law because there's just...
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
First Law.
10 books of perfection.
It is. I agree. You
excited for the Devils? May, so
yes.
I get arrested for like stalking charges or something. That's why.
Dang it. It happens.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. But yeah, Abercrombie, I think, is just the best author, like, of all time.
Good. He's my favorite right now for sure. He's good.
Have you read all 10?
Yep.
Okay, give me your favorite standalone, like 4, 5, and 6.
I liked them all, but I probably the Heroes, but I liked Red Country more than most people did.
I also like Red Country a lot more than other people do.
I like it a lot.
Best Served Cold is like it's all right.
Yeah. I would say I like Best Served Cold, but I think Heroes and Red Country I like more than Best Served Cold. So it's kind of fun. That's the movie they're starting with. Yeah.
But the Heroes and Red Country are immediate 5 stars.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah. Nice.
Like, man, that innovative death scene, like they're at war and the heroes, and like it's just like changing POVs with kill.
It's
dude, that rules.
I know. I love after that. I loved whenever that would happen in a book. I'm like, yes, here we go, because he
I
can
didn't
make
see
you
it anywhere
care.
else.
You didn't see it again? He did
I
it in
saw it in
the
like in another one of his books. Like I think,
like he did it in the second trilogy. He did it.
yes, in book 2 in
Yep,
particular.
yep. But like he can make you care so much about a character in a paragraph, you know.
Yeah.
And then they just and you're like, what? And you move on to the next one. It's
Yeah, I
wild.
think like for me, characters and dialogue are like the most important aspects of a book. Like you can get
Mhm.
by with a meandering plot. You know, I've read
Oh
books with
yeah,
less than solid prose.
yeah.
Characters and dialogue are where you really got to nail it.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
for
think I'll
sure.
read a book that has. I won't finish a book that has bad characters.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, it's important. Well, I love what I love about those three in the middle too is how different it is for everybody too. Like Tim says, his goes best of cold, Red Country and Heroes, but then
See,
Luke,
like that's a wrong list, but I love seeing it. I'm with
Luke
you.
and
Like, it's so cool to
Alex
see it.
like I know they like best served cold more
You
than some of the
see,
other
no,
books.
I
So it's
talked to Alex about this today. Alex is dead wrong. Alex out of the chat too.
out, kick him out. Oh man, but yeah, I now did you read them all in order?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I feel like they're called standalones, but I feel like you're like doing yourself a disservice if you don't read the first three, then those,
Yeah.
and then the last three.
Yeah. My wife's friend, who's just the sweetest person on earth, she was like, "Oh, I picked up that author Joe Abercrombie you mentioned." I was like, "Oh, what do you think?" And she was like, "I really liked A Little Hatred. That was a great first book." I was like, "Oh,
You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
mistakes were made. That's like book
That's a
8."
lot of the story. Oh yeah, that's rough. That is a really good book though.
Oh, dude, it's perfect. You wouldn't say Age of Madness is the best trilogy ever made. I wouldn't
Oh
fight
yeah.
you on it.
So good. Oh man.
Yeah. Like I do think my favorite is definitely Last Argument of Kings.
That is
But I
very
mean,
good.
the Blade itself is not the most polished
Right.
book,
Right.
Whereas man, like Age of Madness, I use a very kind of specific metaphor, but like, do you remember watching LeBron in 2018 and being like, "This is the best guy in the world doing it at like his peak
Yeah.
at the best level"?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how I felt reading those 3 books.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so good, man. So good. We'll
It's
have
perfect.
to after the call, I'll have to tell you my thoughts on the ending of that trilogy, so we don't spoil anything.
I said this on. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I did say this on Bald and Balding, just like the Anna Spark quote. Like, if you're listening to this and you haven't read Joe Abercrombie, take my book out of your cart and go read Joe Abercrombie. Joe Abercrombie's the greatest.
So good, so good. Did you read his YA trilogy? I haven't read it. I have it, but
No, I heard it was kind
I
of
heard
alright.
it's not the same because
Yeah,
obviously he can't do the Joe Abercrombie things that he does, in
yeah.
a YA type world. But I do want to read it eventually.
There's just so many books and so little time.
I know. Exactly. All right. So, what about movies and like TV shows? What are some of your favorites?
Quentin Tarantino by a mile. Although I
Nice.
will say, I love Quentin Tarantino to death. I think he's one of the best writers of all time. Like Reservoir Dogs, I saw at 15. And
Oh,
like
yeah.
Name of the Wind, profound effect on me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, holy shit, like these people are talking like me and my buddies talk. Like I didn't know you
Right.
could do this.
Yeah.
And I've rewatched that movie 40 times. My
Oh,
favorite movie is still Whiplash.
ooh, that's a good movie.
It's the best movie ever made. It's perfect.
It's very good. Man, I forgot about that one.
You forgot about the best movie ever made? How is that possible?
Did man? I don't know. But as soon as you said it, I'm like, oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah. So I think one thing that those movies do rather well is, first off, the character work and dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Top tier, heavy stuff.
Yeah.
But if you compare it to something like, this is an unfair comparison, but like something like Marvel, right? You're starting off with a Marvel movie, which is a $40 trillion franchise. And they're like, you don't beat the bad guy, the world's going to explode and there'll be no more movies. I'm not super worried about this.
Right. Yeah.
Whiplash,
That's
you got
true.
this character who they like reiterate and reiterate and reiterate. All he cares about is this one goal of like really just being like a perfect drummer and making, not even that. He just wants like one perfect song. And like it's all that matters to him, and you watch him, and you're like, damn, this kid messes up one note, like his
Yeah.
world's gonna explode, and that
Yep.
could happen at any moment.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
So I think
True.
like lowering those stakes, but making them essential to the character is what makes those movies so good.
So good. Dave doesn't agree though.
Yeah, Dave's balls. We don't care about Dave's opinion. Dave should be writing, as a matter of fact. Dave shouldn't even be here.
That's true. We need the next book, man.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Oh, you guys crack me up. Oh, I just noticed Trinity's in here. What's up, Trinity?
Trinity, you're in for the best time of your life.
Yes, I agree. You're gonna love
that first book is not perfect, but man,
definitely go read before they are hanged. Don't judge everything off of Blade itself. But I still enjoyed Blade itself. I mean,
it's good, you know.
It's definitely a setup book. You know, you're getting to know the characters and the world. It's not so much the story or the plot, but
yeah, it's like Mike's book. Like if you like book 1, you're in for the time.
You're gonna love every. Yeah, exactly. Yep, I agree. Who's your favorite character in First Law? You think?
I love Nine Fingers.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean,
what about Age of Madness? Who's your favorite in that trilogy?
Orso.
Same.
Although I will say, Orso, I love Orso. He's my favorite character in that trilogy. I think Savine might be the greatest female character I've ever read.
Oh yeah, she's pretty awesome.
Yeah, she's perfect. Here's a question for you. Who's the best written female character you've ever read?
Man. I mean, I'd probably say her because Abercrombie's my favorite, but
yeah,
I'd have to think about it. Other than that, I don't know. I mean, I did like. I don't know now. I'm trying to think back.
It's definitely a hard question.
Yeah. Well, I did like. Oh gosh, my mind just went blank. What's the character's name? Manza. That was a pretty good and Best Served Cold.
Yeah, she's solid,
but not as good as Savine. But
no, Savine is so nuanced.
Yeah. She had a great arc.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, Eska and the War Eternal's pretty good. Axley and Starlight Jewel's pretty good.
There we go. Not Beatrix. That's there. There it is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Savine. God bless.
Yep. Very good. All right. What's a hobby or talent that we may not know you have that would surprise us? It's something you're pretty good at, other than writing, obviously.
Some people say I'm not good at that, but
they're wrong.
See, this is why you're my best friend, you know?
I've been waiting all live chat to hear that, man. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I really have any talents. I'm kind of run of the mill, you know?
Whatever. You got something you're good at besides writing?
I bowl 100, you know, I shoot 75% from the free throw line. I'm not really... I don't really have.
Well, hey, that's good if you shoot a lot of free throws. If you only shoot 2 or 3, then that's not so good.
Your free throws should probably get. The more you shoot, the better you should be. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Oh man, you gotta think of that and let me know later then.
No, I'm pretty quick on my feet, and man, there's not a lot that going for me.
So no musical instruments.
No, I'm trash. I'm horrible. I've tried many times.
You don't have like a sultry voice that we don't know about?
No, not really. I'll sing for you, but you won't like it, and the stream will end. I tried to learn how to juggle. I couldn't do that. Back in the day, when I was a little tyke, when I was a little ZB, when I was this big.
Yeah.
I really liked to draw and do anything artistic and all that. And I was a silent child. I didn't say anything to anybody at any time. And then my art teacher in like 3rd grade, 2nd grade, maybe gave us a project to draw your dream house. And the start of class one day, because it was a 3-week project, she pulled mine up, held it in front of everyone, was like, "See this? This is a bad piece. Don't do this." Which, to be fair to her, I've always been trash at art, but
yeah.
Still brutal, kill that passion.
Man, that's fair. That's fair. Well, Vivian made a good point. She said you make good wings.
Really?
That is
My wife would disagree with you, but I appreciate it.
I think Shane makes a good point. You are maybe not the hater, but I feel like you're like a silver tongue. Like you could talk your way out of trouble. I think that's a good.
No, because the problem is everyone in the chat, every single one of my enemies is so low intelligence. It's like, it's like talking to 4-year-olds, It's like, yeah, you're more clever than a 6-year-old. Good for you.
See, that's what I mean, man.
Yeah, it's like playing basketball against third graders.
Yeah. Well, everybody agrees with.
Oh yeah,
me
on
your story. That sucks, man.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? She did save the world from some just horrible art, so let's not be too mean to her.
No way. Do you still have it?
No, God, no, I burned it.
I burned it.
I didn't burn. I trashed it.
Were you a little pyro too?
I did rip it up and trash it for like. I remember that.
Well, you know what? You were making art now with these beautiful books, so the joke's on her.
The joke is on her.
You showed her.
Yeah, I'm gonna write like,
crappy,
on, like,
man.
the acknowledgments of like book 3 or like the dedication. Be like, Miss Fulton, you suck. Something like that.
I love it. Do it for sure. Oh man. Oh, here we go. And that's the day you turn to grimdark.
I would say it's been a slow, steady descent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I asked out a girl in 6th grade, and she didn't say no. She said "ew."
And then she married you. Oh man. All right, let's see. What about video games? Are you a gamer?
Yeah, not as much these days, man. Like
that's hard to do at the 2-year-old.
Don't have the time. Although I do have a picture actually hanging up. When my kid was like 7 months, I gotta hide her face for the cam.
There it is.
Yeah, in the corner right there.
Uh-huh.
I strapped her to my chest, and we have an L couch in our basement, so I can walk circles around it. And man, I just played Final Fantasy X for 2 or 3 hours at a time with her just strapped to my chest,
awesome.
Walking, because she would hate if you stopped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Final Fantasy, Baldur's Gate, Persona, Fire Emblem, yeah, Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, I've played a fair bit, but I'm slowing down. I'm getting old.
I know. Same, man.
Yeah, what's the last game?
So fun. The last game I played? Oh gosh. I think the last game I played was I do this dumb thing where every time a new game comes out, I buy it, but I never play it, Yeah. But I think I played Dragon's Dogma 2 when it came out.
Yeah.
And then the last game I beat was the first Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I beat that.
Yeah.
And then I got the second one, but never played it. That's just, I know. And now my son, he's 15. He used to just play his Switch all the time. 15? But now, yeah, what's that?
Your kid you look 32.
I'll take that. I just turned 40. I turned 42 on Tuesday, man. I have a 19-year-old, a 15-year-old, 11-year-old, and a 7-year-old.
Are you serious? You have a 19-year-old?
I do, yeah. Well, technically she's my stepdaughter, but I've been around since she was 1, so
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. I'm not a youngin'.
Crazy.
I'm getting old, man.
Well, I would say you've gotten old. I see those grays coming out.
I know. You see that now? See, you're starting to notice it now.
Yeah, I see the luster in your eyes has died. I'm starting to see it.
Stop looking at me, man. Oh, it's true. Oh yeah, here Trinity makes a good point.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, Shane I just saw his comment above it. My kid's older than CV.
That's actually facts, according to my haters.
How old are you?
It depends on who you ask. Because I would say 29, my wife would say 25, and then my haters would say 12.
Oh man, you do look like a mid-20s. You look like a youngin'.
Yeah, I'm
not in a bad way.
I think that the wife in my eyes died so long ago because I have not been carded at the liquor store since like.
Oh man!
I still have a fake, and they're like, "Don't even buy."
You don't need it. You don't need to get that out.
Yeah, you're clearly of age.
I know it is a sad day when that happens. Like, I don't go to the casino often, but like once every few years. And the last time I went, they actually carded me. But I just went like last week, And I just walked in. They didn't even like. I'm like, oh, man, dang it.
Yeah, it's over. When that starts happening,
it's over. It's over.
Yeah. You got any funeral plans yet?
Yeah, right. I got it all planned out. Got
Could be next week. Who knows?
Picked out, It's gray. Oh man. Well, I'll take that. I don't look a day over 16.
Luke's just trying to get on the show. Don't believe him.
Oh man. All right. Josh is here, already overbooked. What's up?
Josh.
Let us know how the baseball game went. His kids had their first game. So let's see. Vivian says her oldest just turned 27.
Which is
I'm
ridiculous.
not ready for that.
Vivian looks younger than both of us.
Oh man.
Looks like she's 25.
Yeah. That's wild. 27.
Yeah.
Life goes quick.
It's frankly unfair. Like, I think in terms of age, I look the oldest, and then you in the middle, and Vivian at the youngest. And I don't think that age order is right.
Oh, man. Well, you got the sweet beard going on, dude. How's that coming?
Yeah, it's coming all right. I just trimmed it the other day. So
Nice.
Yeah, it still has its red tint. I don't know if you can really see it in this lighting, but.
Well, here, Vivian proved it. She said she got carded on her 50th birthday. Yeah. I could believe it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Went well. You got 2 hits. That's right. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah. MLB coming soon.
That's right. On his way. Oh, and Josh is in here. I must have missed when he popped in earlier. How's it going, Josh?
I need to read Josh's books. I hear great things about his book all
Me too. I've got them, and they're just beautiful books.
You want to go ahead and show the chat?
I am. I'm going to grab it out. It's just out of reach, but I'm going to get up.
I tricked him.
Oh, man.
Just me and you now. I'm your host. Chris no longer matters. This is, hey, Chris. What's up, buddy?
Look at that beautiful book. Woo.
Yeah. I hear good things about that book just freaking all the time.
Me too. All right. No, we are not. We're telling the truth.
Yeah, we'll be mean to you if you want us to.
Yeah, right. ZV is an expert S talker, so
we've been mean to the chat.
He can sling it. Oh man. All right, let me think. Is there anything else that I didn't ask you about that I thought of? I think that was.
You asked me about my stunning good looks.
Oh yeah, I mean that's clear, obvious.
To be fair, yeah,
it is. Yes, to be fair.
Yeah. You didn't ask me if I benched 400 the other day, which I did.
400? Get out of here! No way.
Didn't say pounds.
What 400? What?
We don't need to. Let's go back to the riddles or the mysteries or whatever those were. Those were fun.
Let's go back to that. Oh man. Yeah, 400. That would be wild, man. I don't even know what I can bench. I need to actually go to the gym to find that out.
Dude, you and I are so old. If we try to put too much on that bar, it's over.
We're gonna be like on those reels. Yep. Some of those are so brutal when you watch them. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
When their arm just pops out and just, it's rough. It's rough. I don't know what Shane's talking about. I mean, we both could pull off James Bond, yes, obviously, but.
Yeah, we're actually going to do a duo, We'll both be James Bond.
I like it.
Yeah, you'll be 0.5, and I'll be 0.5. It'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah, Daniel, correct.
Yeah, we'd be double 3.5, both of us, right?
Yeah, that's what we'll do. It's perfect.
Bearded book Bond. I like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what's your plans for the rest of the weekend, man? You got anything big going on coming up?
No, thank God. No, we're just chilling. I feel like I've been traveling a lot for work and then just like going to see the family in Peachtree City. So I don't think we're doing anything this weekend. And that's my favorite statement. So I'm doing nothing.
I have a busy weekend and I'm not happy about it.
What you got going on?
Nothing bad. It's not bad stuff. Just like, well, tomorrow night will be fun. We're going to see the musical at the high school I work at. So I've got some students and they're doing Shrek. So that'll be fun. Perfect. So that'll be fun. And then Saturday we have I at our church, my daughters are in like the gyms, which is kind of like Girl Scouts of church, but we made like some little derby cars. So they're doing like a derby race. So I get to help them race their cars on this thing. So it'll be fun, but it's like a dinner and all night thing Saturday. So it's all good things. It's just
It does remind me of my dad and I cheated in that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they gave us a block of wood. You know, they like make a car, here's some instructions, blah blah. We just kind of messed around until it was like, oh, it's tomorrow. So we went to the hobby shop and just bought a pre-made one that had a weight at the front.
Yep.
And we were just hoping for not last.
Yeah.
And it kept winning, and we were like, oh God, like
oh no, they're gonna ask us about this. They don't let them put weights on them anymore, or at least at the church they don't.
Oh no, they didn't let us do it then. But it was like it was embedded in
like
the wood.
Oh, it was inside of it.
Yeah, so we were like, please God, do not let us win this race. And then thankfully we got second on like the last lap.
Oh no, you're like, whoo, dodge that bullet.
Second place trophy they didn't bother to check, you know.
That's a good memory though. That's pretty fun. Except for all the kids that you did beat, probably crying off to the side.
Yeah, they tried hard, and now like it's a life lesson for them. Don't try.
Don't try. Not when you're going up against ZB.
Yeah, you actually try and you lose, and it's like, well, you just suck, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't try and you lose, then it's like, well, I wasn't really trying. You got an excuse to fall back.
You got an excuse. That's true.
Yeah. That's how you should always live your life, kids.
Yeah, little nugget for life from ZV Steele.
Just don't try.
Just don't try. Oh man, we are just teaching great things over here. Oh man. Ooh, I'm all about this. Josh said you'd make a good Doctor Who.
I've actually gotten that once or twice, and I always appreciate it. Thank you, Josh.
You would be a cool
Doctor. Yourself up to not only my best friend, but also the nicest person in this chat by a mile. I hate to do this to both you, Chris, and Tim publicly, but Josh is now my best friend.
That's fair. I'll allow it because he's really cool. So I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. Oh man. Here we go. If you're not first, you're last.
We wanted to be last. We didn't.
You were hoping that's what you're going for, right?
God, that was like 40 parents watching like your car get cracked open.
Were you like obliterating people too, not just like a close race?
Dude, the first round was devastating. They were not even close.
It's like to the bottom as the other one's just starting to go down.
Like, I'd already picked up my car and the cars were still going.
Oh,
when that first round happened, I saw my dad's face go like, oh no.
Oh, mistakes were made. Oh man, what did it look like? Because it was pre-bought. Was it clear that it wasn't you that painted it? Do you think?
No, it was like not painted over it. Bought it.
Oh, so it wasn't obvious that.
Yeah, and as Miss Fulton will tell you, I'm not good at art, so that paint job was not super good.
Yes, we know now that you're not good at art. Good grief.
Yeah, you could look at it and be like, Zach made that car, didn't he?
They knew. Oh man, how old were you when this happened? You said 11.
Yeah, the art thing.
No, the derby.
Yeah, 10 or 11, maybe somewhere around there. Maybe 9.
And how old? The art thing was. How old were you?
Dude, I was like 7.
Yeah, so it was just a few years later.
Yeah, I was pure and innocent and had a good heart back then. That's when it darkened.
Oh man. Oh, Richard is here. What's up, Richard? Thanks for coming, man.
My scamp, my dog.
Oh, I bet you could 400 kilograms.
Oh yeah, no problem.
That's light work.
Yeah,
that's what my students say after weight class is light work.
Yeah, that's a decent warm up, I guess.
With one hand.
Yeah, if I have the flu or something, I guess it'll work.
Yeah. Oh man. So are you into any sports at all, ZV?
Yeah, I follow basketball pretty closely, which I kind of hate because the sport has gotten not great lately, you know? A lot of ref interference, a lot of 3 points, because basketball is supposed to be this fast flowing, you know.
Yes.
And when you have those interruptions, that sport kind of sucks.
I know.
Yeah, so
I
I've
know
been
they have.
getting more into football the last couple of years.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have any like certain teams you follow, or you just
I
watch the
rep the
game?
Grizzlies rather hard.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And then I'm kind of a reluctant Falcons fan.
Okay.
I'm from Atlanta. I root for them. They
Okay.
had the worst loss of all time,
Yeah.
like
Oh, that Super
unquestionably.
Bowl.
Yeah,
Oh man, that was bad. That was bad.
yeah. Like,
I
I'm not
felt.
even
I
like
felt.
the biggest fan, and it hurts me. Like, that was the
Yeah.
worst loss ever.
Oh, I know. That was wild, for
Yeah.
sure. Oh man.
Yeah, college I don't really get into. I know March Madness is cooking up.
Yep. Yep.
How's your team doing?
Well, Michigan plays at 10 o'clock tonight, so we'll see.
Yeah.
We will see. Oh man, everybody's talking about it now. 28-3.
I would honestly rather have sleep talking comments. I swear to God.
Oh man. But yeah, Michigan plays at 10. I'm a little nervous because those 10 o'clock games, they're in a 5-12. Like the 12 seed they're playing against
Yeah.
has like more wins than most of the teams. They're like 30-3. They're
Yeah.
like the upset pick, and you get that 10 o'clock late game. They're playing a team that's from California, so they're used to playing that late. Michigan's
Plus,
not.
we're old. We should be in bed by then.
I know. I'm probably gonna fall asleep, and then I'll wake up, and who knows? Bad things would have happened. That's the worst. But yeah, I don't know. But the Grizzlies. So how did you get into the Grizzlies?
So I was living in Alabama when I like really got into basketball.
Okay.
Like I'd call it. Yeah, I'd always kind of tune in for the playoffs, and you
Yeah.
develop favorite players and stuff. And a lot. I've had a lot of nicknames over the years, but Zebo was a big one because my last name is Bowen.
Okay.
Zachary Steele Bowen is my legal name.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
sweet name.
Yeah, I bought a lordship title in Scotland too, so technically
You did, really?
Steel Bowen. Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
sweet.
hard. What are you gonna do? Stunt on
Oh
me?
yeah.
Dude.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah. So I always like really liked.
There's
Zach
something
Miller.
interesting you could have told us about earlier too.
Well, I try not to flex on the people. I like to casually mention that I can bench 400 kilograms.
Yeah.
Casually mention
Casually.
We can't flex these things too hard.
That's true. That's true.
You get haters.
That's true. Although Josh is a fellow Lord, so see, it's good you mentioned it.
See?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
I told you, Josh is my best friend in the world.
go.
You guys are all second.
Lucas is here. What's up, Lucas?
Lucas,
There
my
he is.
dog. Love Lucas. I'm glad Lucas is here because I think he's like pretty far into my book. So like, if he was like, I don't like the author or the book anymore, that would have been very
That would be sad. That would be sad. Oh, you're gonna have to tell Timothy about how he can become Lord Timothy Wolf.
If Timothy says that I'm his best friend in the world, I'll walk him. I'll buy it for him step by step. But
He's just got to put it in the comments, right?
Yeah, he takes away my advances. Thank you, Trinity. Trinity, you're coming up on that best friend list.
I know, man. You better get a piece of paper out now, dude. Start writing this down.
It's gonna have to be digital because it's like just so fluctuating,
It does. It changes. It ebbs and flows, right?
It ebbs and flows.
Oh, I don't know if you were in the I can't remember. I think it was with Alex Arch, but we had talked about pineapples on pizza. Richard wants to know if you like pineapples on pizza.
No, I'm a good God-fearing Catholic man. Whatever devil stuff you guys like is not my cup of tea.
Oh man, what's your favorite pizza toppings?
If I'm at like your pie, where like they let you do whatever you want, like kind of in order of priority, I go like pepperoni and then mushroom and then black olive and then I like green peppers and tomatoes, but only if they're like diced. Because I've had sliced tomato on a pizza, but
I have. It is
awful.
Oh, man, I went to in fifth grade. I went to this fifth grade camp, and I don't know. It was like they had some weird food. I don't know, but they had slices of tomato under the cheese, and I remember taking that first bite, and just a slice of tomato comes off. I'm like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, that's trash.
It's
where
weird.
You fall on the pineapple devil stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't mind it. Although I guess I've only had like Hawaiian pizza. Yeah. But I've heard that like pineapple and jalapenos are good on a pizza.
Dude, no. Chris, I hate to say this, but you're gonna have to get out of here. This is disgusting.
I've heard it. I've never had it.
Even
But
just
see,
repeating
Alex,
it on live is horrible.
I know. Alex likes pineapples on pizza. He knew it was gonna follow him.
Alex just dropping down that list.
Oh man.
Which is a shame because I keep hearing Alex and Josh are people that I really hear good things about their book. Alex's book is not out, I don't think.
I think it just came out.
It just came out.
Yeah,
I did read a review from Jess at SFF Insiders today.
Mhm.
Really bumped it up on the TBR. So
Nice.
I'm very excited to get Alex's book.
Yeah, I started reading it. It's very good. I got the ebook of it. It's really good. But yeah, I think the physical book just came out too. So yep, 15th it came out. Yeah.
Cool.
Very nice.
Apologize for slandering your name, Alex. Won't happen again.
Oh man, Richard, what the heck? Ham, pineapple, and tuna. Okay, now
Richard,
I can't.
Get him out of here. Get all of them out of
Tuna
here.
on pizza. Oh yeah, I agree, Shane. It's blasphemy. Let me see that sweet tattoo you got on your arm, man.
I got a few, so I'm not sure.
Well, let's whoa. Let's take one at a time. You've got some sweet ones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7, I think.
7 all on your arms?
Yep. About to start expanding, but someone called it a sleeve of effery, which, like, yeah, that's kind of what it is. I really like to get like a big piece, and I just felt like, oh yeah, that'd be good.
Just kept adding.
Yeah.
So what are they all? Are they all from like some of your favorite things, or?
So this one is it's kind of hard to get the lighting.
Yeah, right. That is kind of hard to show. That looks sick though. Yeah,
that's the Cathay from Wise Man's Fear. Name of the Wind 2, whatever its sequel. That scene, in my opinion, is the best scene I've ever read. That scene is absolutely incredible. Just like everything, I reread it once every 3 months because that scene itself is so amazing. Yeah.
Man, anyways, you're getting me wanting to read my name of the Wind, man.
You'll never get the 3rd. The author kind of sucks. The book is amazing.
That's fair.
I got my boy Pac-Man. This was actually
Pac-Man. Nice. That's sweet.
Yeah, my first.
That is cool. I like how it's like digital around it too. That's cool.
Yeah, I actually kind of insulted my artist because like I was like, it was my first tattoo ever, and I was like, here's what I want. Like, should be pretty easy, right? And he was like, it's actually rather difficult to do. And I was like, oh, well, my bad.
Jeez, sorry, man.
If they were able to do it in 1980, I think you'd be fine, but all right. Yeah, he was like the line work is rather difficult to do for some reason. I still don't really know why, but I trust him.
Yeah, jeez.
His name is Chris House. If you got a minute after this interview, look up his portfolio. He does a lot of anime tattoos now, like with portraitures and stuff.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay.
He's so good. He's the best.
That's
I moved away from him, and I'm still mad about it.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if you lived by where he is still. But
no, I have a really, really cool piece that I only strip if people have dollar bills in front of me. So I won't be showing off this piece right now, but this piece was 2 sessions, and the second one was 12 hours, if I remember right. And it came out so good. So I got to do hours that I like, but you got a minute. Chris House is fantastic.
Yeah, that's
Ricky Price is the one who did this one. So look him up, Joe.
Yeah, dang, that's cool.
Yeah,
I gotta get it.
MF Doom mask.
Oh, I see it now. That's cool.
Mad Villainy is my favorite album of all time. I've listened to that 4,000 hours.
Oh, dang, man.
Yeah, which is funny because I hated it the first couple times I tried it. And then it just clicked, and I was like, this is the best album of all time.
Dang. Was it just like certain songs you didn't like at first, and then they grew on you, or what do you think it was?
So I would read lyrics that they have, and you hear the name MF Doom, Mad Villain, and these lyrics were like the one that really stuck with me was how Doom hold heat and preach nonviolence.
Yeah.
You're about to start the speech, come on, silence. And when you hear MF Doom, Mad Villain, and that lyric, you're thinking like something dark and like really cynical. And that's not what that album is. It's weirdly upbeat and also like mellow and cynical, but like If you've never heard it, you got to. It's the best album of all
I
time.
have to look it up.
It
didn't seem like it fit at first.
Yeah, I mean,
you listen to it.
Listen to the first 3 songs, and if you're not liking it, just come back, 6 months from now.
And then I'll listen to it 4,000 hours.
Yeah, Madlib did it. He did the production. He's, he's the best producer of all time.
Very cool.
I throw around a lot of all times, just so so everyone knows.
I was going to say, I feel like we've talked about a lot of all times, but that's all right. That's good. Spread the wealth.
Chat. It's just me. My opinion is the only one that matters. Any interview you watch after this, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, man. The last one that I can show you, because I got 2 more up here, but once again, I only strip if you have dollar bills. It's just a little dagger, little knife.
That's sweet. I like it.
Yeah.
Very cool. What made you want to get that one? Is that from something, or you just wanted a knife on your arm?
No, I kind of I blame the artist. I had a small miscommunication with the artist where I grew up playing a lot of card games, poker or we called it Oh Darn, though it's called Oh Hell, or Bid Wills is my favorite game, a lot of hearts, lots of spades. And I'd always loved Suicide King, like his design, Yeah. So I was like, I want his sword. And then I'll just be, whatever. I'll kind of play with it. And then I got to my my appointment, and he had drawn up a King of the Hearts tattoo. Yeah. And I was like, no. You're not listening. I just want the blade. That's all I want. So that's how he was like, I'll just draw it up in 30 minutes. I was like, yeah, all right, I'm already here. I got cash. That's fine.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know.
That's how it went down. I think it looks sick though.
Yeah, it came out really nice.
Yeah, it looks cool. That's got a lot of detail on that handle too. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. That's once again Chris House. I think he was a little disappointed because he likes doing portraiture kind of stuff. But,
oh yeah.
I'm the one paying, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Like we got some more people that popped in here. SR Arkaway's here.
Going up on the list.
I hear you. And Rowdy's here. What's up, Rowdy?
My dog.
Thanks for being here, brother. Good to see you. Julia says sorry. She feels bad for us talking Wise Man's Fear now.
Well, that's what Julia does. Julia will find out that I like something and be like, by the way, that thing sucks. I remember one time I posted on Instagram, I was like, I feel good. I look good today. And she was like, no, you don't. Take this down. And so I had to trash it. Miss Fulton all over again.
Oh, no, not again. Ooh, I like this. Beast Friends Forever After Dark.
Maybe those dollar bills will start coming out,
Watch out. People want to see that tattoo. Oh, man. All right, let's see. What else can we talk about? This is fun. What do I not know about you yet?
I think you know pretty much everything with it. I know I like to be an enigma where I like to have a few secrets up my sleeves. I don't think riddles and jokes are kind of hard because it's like tell a riddle. You're like, oh god.
That was a good riddle that you just came up with out of nowhere like that.
Oh, I stole that from Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, no question about that.
Oh, that was good. That was good stuff.
Yeah, all the jokes that I know. It is Lent. I know a Lent joke.
Oh, a Lent joke. That sounds.
Yeah, it is Lent. So I'll tell this real quick.
So hold on. You have a Doom mask in real life too?
I do. Yeah.
Oh man! All right.
Yeah,
all right.
That was a dope gift. It was like a Christmas exchange thing with my wife's friends, and they're like, "You have no Doom tattoo? Here's a mask." I was like, "Sick! This is perfect."
Sweet. I like it.
Yeah. So now it just hangs up on my wall.
That's sweet, man.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear the Lent joke. I interrupted you. Let's hear it.
No worries, because this joke kind of sucks. But so a guy moves to Ireland and he goes into the bar on Saturday and he's like, I want 3 beers, but I don't want them to rock me, one at a time. I want just 3 all at the same time. I was like, that's a little weird, but here you go. So he pours 3 beers, gives them to him, and he's drinking them. He comes back next Saturday, same thing. I want 3 beers all at the same time. The bartender's talking. He's like, I don't mind bringing you a new one every time you drink one, so that way it's cold, it's fresh, it's not flat, whatever. And the guy's like, no, because what happens is I have 2 brothers, and one lives in New Zealand, and then one lives in New York. And so what we do is every Saturday we go to a bar and we order 3 beers, one for each of us, and then we just drink them.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's rather nice. That's a cool tradition, you know. So this goes on for a couple weeks, 6-8 weeks of just 3 beers all at the same time, and every week that's how he does it. And then one weekend he comes in and he just holds up two beers. Bartender pours him all solemn, and he walks up and he's like, "Hey man, just wanted to say I'm sorry for your loss. We'll drink in his honor." The guy's like, "No, my brothers are fine. You see, it's Lent, so I gave up beer."
Nicely done.
Yeah, none of my jokes really get laughs, so I appreciate the pay laugh.
Well, it was a good delivery, and just the deadpan silence after that was.
I think because I'm so deadpan, I tell these jokes and they just freaking bomb, dude. Every memorized joke, which is so funny because like Inkling of Flame has good jokes that I've told in real life. I don't think we can repeat that one on air, but
oh yeah, probably not.
like that joke I've told in real life 8-10 times, and it has never ever worked. And then people read the book and like, that joke's hilarious. I can tell you it's not because people don't laugh.
Julia says that's stupid.
See, this is what happened. If it was written down, though.
See, Josh said it was a good joke, though. He gave up beer for Lent. Oh man, Josh.
Yeah, I'm doing the readings for Lent. And it's actually nice.
That's good. Jay is he said, "Now go to confession."
Dude, last time I was there, the priest said, "I don't have time for this. This is a 45-minute thing, and you've taken up 45 minutes."
We don't have time for you.
There's people outside waiting. We don't got time. You see, that's what I'm saying. It's funny written down. When I tell it. Oh
yeah, that's what Lucas said. Writes jokes better than he speaks.
Yeah, it's just
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but I got a solid pity laugh out of it, whereas like the Inkling joke is just better, because it's written down. Anyone who wants to read this mysterious joke who hasn't read it already.
Yes, that is where you will find it.
Yes, I am my own sponsor, so legally I have to say something every like 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes?
Yeah, a little, You see, Trinity's right. Trinity's calling straight shots, That's why Trinity's my best friend.
Of course. Oh man. Library and Legs is here. Senna, what's up, Senna? Thanks for being here. Thanks for making it. Oh man, that's good stuff.
Yeah, it's rather good stuff. I think I have a couple more minutes, but like the hour and a half mark is kind of where I got to run.
Yeah. Well, I'm usually an hour, so you made me stay longer.
Yeah.
So well done.
Is anyone going to be disappointed or like? Is your family going to be mad at you?
Well, not right now because my wife's actually gone. Normally, I would have got a call and a text message by now and been like, "Are you still talking?"
Yeah, I got one like you never laugh like this with me.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes my wife will be like, well, she doesn't watch any of this stuff, but my father-in-law does, and he like loves it, and he'll always tell her about how I'm so animated, and she's like, "I don't know who that guy is," and I'm like, it's me. That's who I am. I don't know, but I don't know what to do about that. But it's just it's just my kids fending for themselves, though. Hopefully they're still alive.
I joined this interview just to pitch these books to your father-in-law in particular. What's his name again? I forgot.
Shoot, dang it. His name's Dan.
Dan, of course.
Dan the man.
Dan, I came here for you. These books are for you.
They're for you.
They're for you, Dan.
Read them. Yes.
Yeah, you can buy them and read the acknowledgments. They just say for Dan on all of them.
Oh, man. I know. Well, he doesn't even read, so.
He's about to.
He's about to. All right. So, yeah, I'll give you the floor one more time. Tell people about your awesome books, the best way to buy them. I think I have Amazon links down below. So I don't know if you want people to do the Google form, or is that a secret?
No, it's not a secret. If you want to buy signed copies from me direct, you can. There's a Google form out there. I'll retweet it or whatever. That is where to buy directly from me. If you like me or if you don't hate me, whatever. Onus is on you guys. That's your call. But no, if you want them on Amazon, I price really honestly, like I'm more concerned with getting my story out there than with making money. The ebooks are priced rather low. Inkling of Flame is 99 cents. It will be free in the narrative sale if you're interested. And then Whispers of the Storm is 402 pages and it's priced at $2.
Yep.
So if you're on a budget, because I personally want to on a book budget where I don't really like to buy physicals right now, just because still, it'd be expensive. $1, $2, and then I think the physicals are $7 and $16 on the Amazon sale. If you want to buy them direct from me, I did have to take shipping into account, so I think it's priced at like $20.99 or something like that. But they're signed.
That's a great price, man. I think it's a good price.
Worth $4,000 one day.
Yeah, exactly, and get
it while you can. Grimdark's banter and dual timelines. Easy for you.
Do it up. And Senna, yes, we did talk about audio. It's in the works down the road. It's very expensive.
Yeah.
But we'll get there. It's going to get there. All right. Well, that is all we got. Everybody in the chat, thank you for hanging out. You guys were awesome. It was a fun chat. I think you're all awesome. So does ZB. Don't let him fool you. But thank you guys so much. I'll be back here on Saturday at 3:00 with Steve Stark. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, everybody have a great night. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll chat later. And until I see you in the next one, as I always say, devour your TBRs, be brave, be beautiful to one another, and be beastly.